So yeah, before I start detecting, I just wanted to show you the surfacing. If people don't know sort of what that looks like, you can see that little ledge, I guess you'd call it. It's just in the shade there. I'll walk over and I'll point it out. And you can see if I move the camera, it goes along. You can see the line. And then goes down into this little flat area. So basically right where the camera is all good ground, and all the way back down there. Now the theory is that the old timers rip all the gravel off where the gold is and they process it, but just like when you hit bedrock in a river, there's always little cracks and little pockets and things that gold can get trapped in and can't get washed out. So yeah, very good spot to start your detecting day. At least you know you're in a very what was once a rich area. So hopefully there's a few nuggets left behind, and then you can work your way out and look for bits that the old timers missed. Alright, I'm going detecting. Well, it was a good plan, but not a very good result. There's all the little targets that I found, probably in about, I'd say hour and a half. Yeah, little bits of lead shot, little pellets, bit of ferrous, but I did find a tiny bit of gold. You know, I reckon it's probably the tiniest bit I've found with the SDC so far. Now, it wasn't on the surfacing, it was just off to the side on one of the diggings. Just gonna make sure I don't drop it. Have a look at that. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Anyway, it wasn't a waste of time, but we need lots and lots of these, or bigger. But goes to show you, brand new spot. I don't know any history of this spot. I don't even know what gully it is. I was just driving through the forest and through the bush. Saw these diggings, so yeah. Let's change spots and see if we can find some more gold. Oh, I've got a signal here. It's a tiny bit of gold. That didn't take long. I reckon she's barely 0.1 of a gram. But where there's one, there's more. Alright, got another signal here. It's fairly positive. Better. I like when they immediately sharpen up after you've given the ground a bit of a scrape. Yeah. Not what we wanted, folks. Bit of lead. With lead you can sort of scrape it off. As soon as you see that white stuff and then the shiny metal underneath, you know it ain't gold. Right, another one for my little junk bottle. Please don't throw them back on the ground. Alrighty, might be time to change spots. Alright, well I've driven a few k's up the road, come to a different spot here. It's about 3:30, so I haven't got much time, so I'll just give you a scan of the country we're in. Lots of shallow diggings, probably up to about 2 metres deep, 2.5 metres deep. The ground's a bit of a mixture here. There's some clays, there's shale, there's a bit of what looks like slate, but it's a bit unusual. Lots of diggings over there in the distance. Well, I'm tired. I've dug about 15 bits of lead and iron, but got some good stuff as well. One, two, three, 4, 5 bits of gold. Now this one here was totally in a rock. So smashed the rock and a little bit of gold in there. And this one was also in a rock, but in one of those river pebbles. Yeah, there was just a tiny sort of slither of it poking out. So yeah, not a huge amount of gold, but total of 7 bits. Yeah, SDC's doing its job. Now I reckon I've got about half an hour of daylight left, and see if I can get any more like that baby.